All right. It is just after 1 p.m. on the West Coast. I want to say thank you very much for tuning in. We have got still another couple of hours worth of stuff to bring your way. So thanks for hanging with us this afternoon. It'll be interesting to see what the numbers are after this is all over with. Usually we get a few viewers on these live streams, and then I watch the actual numbers on a different platform later to see what the totals were. Cool stuff. I love you, audience. All right, so here we go. You ready for the show? It's ready for you. Oh.
Experience the new alternative.
You can dance if you want to.
Member or one friend that fits the description, so that's not that far off. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody ever?
Never seen him.
I mean, besides Brent, that's pretty Sasquatchy. I don't know.
Closest I've gotten to Sasquatch, if you go on Lake Quinault, there's an artist.
Some story,
Yeah, there's an artist that has. So when you're driving, I do a lot of camping, and so I was out with my daughter 2 years ago, and then in one of the stores, they got a little, basically instructions. It's like a contest to see if you can find this art piece that this person put together. So you drive down the road, and he's got this really cool, like, carved out, man-made out of the trees and moss and shit that's growing there. A big Sasquatch thing that you got to find. But yeah, we found him, and
very cool.
But do I think that Bigfoot exists? Sure, man. Why not?
And if he's going to, Quinault would be the area.
That would totally, man.
Yeah.
No, I've heard that one of the theories on this, right? Because I watch a lot of just whatever, like Ancient Aliens and those kind of shows. Someone has proposed that it's comes from another dimension, right? And just that's why they never find him.
Exactly.
See him and glimpse him, because then he just goes and.
Is that why he's so blurry too all the time?
Exactly.
No, that's because everything.
Because he comes from another dimension. And he just leaves, man.
Actually, we've talked a lot about that on the podcast, and that's the opinion that I'm under as well. We've never found any, and the reason why is because of the fact that they slip through dimension portal. But then you start talking like that, and people start looking for your aluminum hat and all that. It's like, okay, all right, and so I'm totally.
I believe that more than I would believe there's a chip in the vaccine.
A chimp or a chip?
A chip.
So not like chimpanzee.
Bill Gates chip in the vaccine.
Right. Well, I don't know. Him and Melinda broke up for some reason within the last couple of days. So
well, maybe Melinda's got her own chip. I don't know.
I'm sure they probably do. Okay. Did I get everybody? I don't know. Okay. Yes, I did. Okay, cool.
No, I just know someone that went to the festival. Maybe they saw him. That's about as close as I got.
You're like one degree of separation away. Okay, cool. So one of the last things, and thank you, by the way.
What's up, homie?
Oh, hey, what's up, Holmes?
Sorry, dude. My nephew came in and I wanted to feed him.
That's awesome. On your time, not mine. Hey, there really is a nephew there. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Man, I decided to be smartass. That's great. I'm not really a smartass. How are you?
There's my buddy Darren. That's my nephew Eric.
We're gonna just get started. We'll see who shows up.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Because I ain't getting any material otherwise. So hey, guess what, guys? Got Diggler with me tonight. We are watching Hook, Line, and Thinker, the podcast that Dub FX and I built. And this is Diggler, Sergeant First Class Diggler. Did I get that right finally? Is that what it is, Sergeant First Class?
Yeah, you're right. You got it right that time.
Oh, there's nobody around to hear it except you and me, but I finally got it right. Awesome. Cool. How you doing, man?
Good.
Good. What's going on in Erie, Indiana tonight? And yeah, we've actually got somebody else hanging with us tonight. Do you want to introduce your friend and introduce your buddy?
What's your radio name tonight, man?
Dirty Sanchez.
Oh. Well, right off the bat, and there goes our rating. Okay, great.
There goes our review.
Nobody ever said that was for kids.
You know, this is my nephew, and you know what? He's a freaking smart kid, man. Very good with computers.
Yeah? Cool.
Yep.
Can I help you get set up?
He isn't good enough to make the press corps answer questions for a couple months, but he's pretty darn good.
He could try. He could get obviously anybody could give it a shot and see what happens.
Fake credentials, man.
Yeah, and that's all you need. A little bit of laminate, you know, a lanyard, something written in it. They're not obviously going to check.
A clipboard.
There you go, a new clipboard. Right. And like one of those, you know, like a Bluetooth or something in your ear so you look like, you know, secret.
I bet you, man, if I went there with this haircut, man, and just like a thing in my ear, they just think I was a Secret Service.
Yeah, why don't you go back to Washington, D.C. and see what happens?
I love that place. What do you mean?
Loves you. It loves you. I'll tell you. Is the Smithsonian there? I know you did some museum. I think you did some looky-loo while you. I
did. I went to the Smithsonian first time ever.
Really? Did you see the Giants?
I did.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
The Giants? They don't have those on display. They're still denying they even got them in the first place.
Oh no, I was thinking Giants like.
Oh, the New York Giants, or they might be Giants. Yeah, no, none of that. No New York and none they might be. No, I want to find out where this building is that the Smithsonian holds all this stuff at. Even though somebody on last week's show said that it was a bunch of hoo-hoo.
Really?
Yep. Because, you know, if it's not on the internet, then it can't be true. What kind of crap?
Right.
Yeah,
by default.
Whatever. You know, I mean, like, I think seriously, every story that we brought up last week, he totally, like, debunked. My favorite one being the L.A. Marzulli ferry. Were you on that night?
Yes.
When we found out, like, halfway through it that it was fake. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was nice. That pretty much killed the whole show.
I know, and I want to, but I haven't done any, like, more research, so I want to find out if L.A. Marzulli was the one that did that.
Yes,
because if he did,
I thought he was.
Because it was his book, so that tells me that he had to have been in control of it somehow. But that totally, I don't know that I believe anything else the guy said after that.
I mean, they should come up with a new saying. You got Mazzoli'd.
Those are some Mazzulis on you, man. Is that like Gahonis?
Yeah.
Okay.
A mulligan or a Mazzuli?
It's Villa Alegre, kids. We're doing all kinds of languages tonight. So, yes, things seen off of the USS Russell. Do you like being out on the water there, Diggler?
No.
You're not a water guy?
No.
Really?
I'm not. I'm more of an air guy than I am a water guy.
So you'd rather fall out of an airplane than to go boating?
No, definitely not falling out of an airplane.
Well, jump out of an airplane.
Okay, if I had a parachute, yes, I'd rather do that than be in a storm in a boat.
No, see what happens if you don't have one. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually know a guy. One of my brother's friends. He was the 82nd Airborne. He actually fell out of the sky 3,000 feet without a parachute. He bounced twice and he got up and walked away. Yeah, I swear.
What are the chances of that? 3,000 feet.
Yep.
When some people fall like 2 feet and break an ankle or a leg. bounced twice.
Yep. Doctor said he must have just hit somehow perfectly. That
Oh my gosh.
crazy.
No, but I'll bet he felt really kind of cruddy though for a couple of
He
days.
said
after.
about 2 weeks later he started really feeling it.
Really?
Yeah, knocked the
Wow.
time out of it.
Wow. Maybe he was bionic or elongated.
No, that's after you get out of the army, you become bionic when they start replacing everything.
What have they replaced on you so far?
You know what? Surprisingly, nothing. But I just went to the doctor last week, and he told me I was the first guy in many, many years at 45 who thought I needed a knee replacement. And I was like, "What? I don't
Really?
need never even." Yeah. So I don't know. That running must have tore my knee up. It's been sore lately. I never had knee problems, so.
Wow. Are you
So
having?
we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
At what age?
45.
45. I got
That's like 20. That's like 21, isn't it?
It's the new 21. Yeah. It is the new 21. Dude, as we go up in age, man, these I don't care what they say, because I'm in this like full state of denial lately. Yeah.
So am I. So am I.
Are you? I'm trying
Yeah,
to age gracefully.
I've been talking, some guys, they've got some gel stuff now they put in between your knee and your bone. I guess it fills it in. You have like 3 shots and it lasts like 3 years. So I may try that because I never had knee problem. I've never had any knee issues, and then all of a sudden.
How long has it been bothering you?
4 or 5 months.
Really?
Yeah, man, maybe 3 months. But he said that's how it happens. I thought I had a torn meniscus or something.
Well, how much running did you do that you would cause that?
I used to run a lot. I mean,
Okay.
I ran. Even when I was in the Guard, I ran probably 3 to 4 days, at least 3 days a week. 3-4 miles. So I mean, you get burnt, you get used up. You don't have to run marathons to get used up. You carry weight, rucksack on.
Right. So you ran.
Huh?
You ran so far away. Did you run all night and day?
Yes.
Okay, I did.
I ran. Yeah, until May.
Until May. Wow. That's some.
That was a hell of a day.
I'll bet it was. Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, you guys are still listening to Hook, Line, and Thinker. That's amazing. Actually, you're watching us, and I want to say thank you very much. You're watching us on May 1st. What is May 1st? Isn't that like May? Oh, it's May Day. Oh yeah, you missed a spot.
Oh no, it's my profile. You said they were watching, so I wanted to
yeah, they are.
Take a look at this profile. Actually, this is my better side.
Like two different people.
I forgot about the watching, so.
Yeah, 2 different people.
I cannot pick your nose at all.
I want to be like Harvey Dent. I want this side to be like one thing, and then this other one to be something really gnarly.
That'd be cool.
Well, it depends on what it looked like, though. And would it really be cool because one half of him was evil?
You might have a big tongue hanging off your nose.
Off your what?
Off your nose.
A big tongue hanging off your nose. Gotcha. It must be an Indiana thing. I'll just smile and shake.
It is.
Okay.
I'll explain it to you offline.
Well, yeah. Okay, good.
PG-13.
Well, that's going to be a long list because I need a lot of explanation. So yeah, did Dirty Sanchez? Did he head out?
No, he went to smoke a Sanchez.
Oh, he's smoking a Sanchez. He's smoking his namesake. Okay. So what do you think of that USS Russell thing? Just in the little bit.
It's interesting because they say over a few days there was. They thought back in July they had some kind of drone sightings. So this is not the first time they've had issues like that.
Well, and I'm wondering how many times, especially like over the last couple of years, the drones have gotten really accessible to a lot of people. I wonder how many of them are being mistaken for UFOs.
I don't know.
Drones fly a certain way, though, don't they? And don't they have like certain markings on them?
Yeah, and I mean the fact that this thing was shaped like a pyramid, triangle shape, which is really weird.
Well, and the height, that thing was like up in the, from what you could tell, even though it was night vision, it looked like it was up there quite a ways.
Okay, stratosphere. Then.
Yeah, drones can. Do you know what drones can? How high they can go?
Oh, I don't know. It wasn't my specialty.
Okay.
Was not my specialty.
So you can't even give an estimated guess then from all your.
I couldn't tell you honestly.
Lie. Just lie to me.
I'll tell you exactly.
No, I just want you to make something up. I'll believe that.
1,600 feet. I think it's more around 18,000 feet they can fly.
But that's a
tactical flight.
So what is that?
Well, because you got tactically, I think they have to fly lower because they're going to drop bomb or they're going to hit something. I think they call mail flight, which is medium altitude. That's a long endurance flight. That's like 30,000 feet. And then the hail, which is high altitude flights around 30,000 feet, but that's indefinite range. So it's more or less for, what do you call it, to be able to do things without people knowing you're doing it.
Oh, okay.
That's an unmanned aerial flight.
Unmanned aerial flight.
Yeah.
Well, now there again, because you're not a fly guy, so you probably might not know this, but there's like when there's air restriction, like aren't there certain levels where like a drone can't go because of like commercial flights?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think?
They're supposed to be. I mean, technically I don't know. I've heard issues where people have flown in under restricted airspace with just even in cities. But I mean, you have to catch the people that are flying it. So. Well,
yeah. Have you seen some of the?
They're not flying 70,000 feet in the air. Put it that way.
No. And I don't know. I mean, but there's a big difference though between you said 1,600 and 800.
Yo, what's going down? This is your boy Dub FX. I am doing a show called Hook, Line, and Thinker with DJ D Phoenix on Neo Retro FM, so tune into that. Peace.
Just to let you know, my door, even though you can't see it, is always open to you for any time down the road.
Cool.
Something going on, please feel free to come back and see us. Okay, so a couple of questions. Because you're up in that area, this is where it gets a little fun and funky. We do this podcast called Hook, Line, and Thinker. Dub Effects out of Australia, and I started it last year, and it's a little more ethereal. So I've got 2 questions to ask, and then we'll get close to wrapping it up. First of all, have you ever looked up in the sky, Ivan, and seen something that you can't explain?
Oh yeah.
Was it a moonbeam by any chance?
Yeah, could have been.
Clever.
I like to always ask. In fact, I've gotten some really amazing stories from some of my guests. So I don't know if you've got anything that you would be interested in sharing or not.
No, I living by the ocean. I got a good, I got a good view, and I've seen a couple of things.
Just not too sure what they were.
Just wasn't sure what they were. No.
Right.
Well, Bigfoot or Sasquatch, perhaps? Have you seen any cryptids walking around?
No, but I just watched a good Sasquatch movie last night, though. And most of it takes place on Vancouver Island.
Oh yeah,
movie on Vancouver.
Ooh. What was the movie?
Yeah,
what was it called? It just came out. It's a new one. I forget what it's called.
Not Discovering Bigfoot. Was it Discovering Bigfoot?
Or? No, it's not that one. It's
okay.
I forget what's it called. Anyway.
Is that the one the one that's got Hitler in the title? Hitler and Bigfoot and something like that?
No.
Okay, because there's another movie that's got both Bigfoot and Hitler in the title. And I haven't watched that yet. Yeah, it's supposed to be some kind of weird.
This is a documentary, and they've got some other footage that I had never seen of Bigfoot. There's like footage from either Washington State or the BC interior.
And so we now have new Bigfoot documentary footage in addition to that famous clip okay.
Well, there's the Todd Standing footage, and
is that the one?
Todd Standing is the one
that's famous for his walking
into the Northern Territories.
Yeah,
he took like 5 different experts way up into the Northern Territories. I thought at first it was like Saskatchewan, but I know it was further than that. And he got footage of at least 2 or 3 Sasquatch that nobody's seen before.
Okay, I haven't seen. I don't think that's the same one. This one is. This one, there's 2 of them. There's a big one, and then there's a small one. Kind of at one point, you see a smaller one coming towards the camera, but I hadn't seen.
So I have to ask. I don't know about you, but I saw your eyes light up behind your glasses when I brought that up. I just want to know what they are. You know, it's like, I know they exist. I just want to know what they are.
I heard in this documentary, there's some kind of, I don't know, some talk show. I don't know what it is. So it could be even a cable thing, but they're talking about it. And one guy's saying how he thinks that Bigfoot is interdimensional. I think that's, I kind of go for that explanation, how Bigfoot can just shift into another dimension. That's why nobody's seen them so much, and he appears sometimes. Some people.
That's an interesting theory.
Yeah.
Oh,
I kind of, because I do believe in the multiverse and all the.
I want to bend your ear again someday. I'll tell you. I also want to invite you to sit in with us on the Thinker episodes. If
you have to get him on your show. I mean, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Because we're going to run out of time. Gosh darn it. Guys, let me do another quick station ID. You're listening to The Groove Zone, or well, actually watching The Groove Zone. I'm DJ D Phoenix out of Olympia, Washington. That's DJ Ducky out of Seattle, Washington. There we go. And we're hanging out with Ivan. Oh my gosh, on Vancouver Island. Ivan is the founder of Men Without Hats. Well, this would be a good time for me to come in here and say that I got so entranced and involved in the video that I forgot to put something else on after that. So excuse me while I brush the dust off. And cool talking with Ivan that day too. I'm glad Ducky was able to be part of that. So we've already heard from Ghoster, and we did get a chance to see that. So what I'm thinking is that we are actually on our way to, oh, that's what I thought. Oh, there we go. Hey, guess what? Sister Fu. Where are you? You are watching The Groove Zone here on Facebook.com.
Hi, this is Webb Hill, and you can listen to me daily at Neo Retro FM.
Perfect. That's what we were after.
Hey, Snoopy, wake up. It's time to brush our teeth. Good grief, it's time to brush your teeth with your Snoopy toothbrush. Brushing right makes you smile bright with your Snoopy toothbrush.
Snoopy makes you want to brush your teeth.
Good grief, it's fun to brush your teeth.
It's fun to brush your teeth with Snoopy.
Happiness is a battery-operated Snoopy toothbrush by Kenner.
Oh, will get me for that.
Hopefully I'll be there when it does.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping that the next time you make it back this area that we can get a chance to hang out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I tried to get in touch with that one time. It just didn't work out because it's like
that close. But yeah.
I hate when I'm there for such a short time. Like I just told you, that one trip, it's like bam, bam, bam. Every day is like with my friend, with my sister, with my dad, Bye.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like that one trip that you were home, but you were dealing with dad stuff, you know, and hanging with. So
right. I can't show up in Washington and not see my family because I actually was going to do that in the original plan. We were just going to fly. I was just going to fly in. We were going to go to the concert, hang out, and then I was going to come home, not even tell anybody I was there. But I couldn't do it.
Hey, Stephanie's family that are watching this, yeah, you might want to back it up. She didn't leave you. She met your guys' third cousin. What's his name? Yeah, that family member. How funny. Yeah, when you go home though, you want to kind of go to those places that you haven't seen in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go, whether it's like a restaurant, a store, or whatever. You want to kind of go drive by your friend's house, see if they're home.
You know what restaurant I have to go to? 2 restaurants when I come home.
Yeah.
Taco Time.
Yes. Oh, they don't have that back there? And now, Mountain Road. is your pleasure. Thanks, Mr. Bill.
I'm feeling systematic, yeah, so topographic. Pain is so dramatic, my circuit's full of static. I'm feeling charismatic, yeah, so photographic. Open up our jackets, pockets full of magic. Get up, get down, get up. I'm feeling holographic, you're still stuck in traffic, dreaming in your attic, pocket full of static. I'm feeling mathematic, you're being oh so tragic. Read the new schematic, my circuit's full of magic. Get up, get down, get up.
You guys did get the invite.
Oh, we got it. We got it.
Oh my gosh. Well, give me a second because now I got to compose myself. Seriously.
All right. Nice green screen too, by the way. Yeah, our basement looks like that right now too.
40 fucking bucks. $40.
You don't have to go anywhere. You just put the image of where you are. It's cheap airfare.
Okay, $40 I paid for this stupid thing. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I got this really cool like setup with the big like rack and everything.
Yeah.
All like, I think there were like even cameramen that came with it for $40. This piece of fabric and these little clip things show up. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. Guys, oh my God. It is so cool to finally get a face-to-face with you.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. The Zoom, because the pandemic, Zoom and the pandemic went up together, right? Like I never heard of Zoom before that, really.
No, how many interviews did we do? 2, 3?
Yeah,
and I had
classic phone interviews, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, and on this little piece of crap, actually, it might as well be 2 tin cans and a string.
I wish it was still like that.
Ben, Kyle, oh my God, guys. Guess what? You are listening to the Groove Zone Network. This is DJ D Phoenix, rising up out of the ashes at the moment. I actually woke up a little late, and go figure, what a day. I'm hanging out with the Skull Bandits. Mountainhead, hey. Ow! Man, have I wanted to do that with you guys. Actually, this is visit number what? 3, 4?
They were saying, I can't remember.
Yeah, and it goes back now almost a couple of years. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, we've been in and out of the pandemic together.
I know.
Right at the start, and now we're in the heat of it.
How's things going up there for you guys with all that?
It's okay, man. Like for whatever reason, Canada and specifically Ontario are dealing with this like shit. So it's not like the clearing out of the path is way down still. I don't know. We're not touring for a while, it seems.
But at least we have a studio here, so we've been busy making music.
Well, whose boathouse?
That's like a family, like our family's cottage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we did that because we couldn't do anything else, and we just had the idea. Plus, a neighbor kind of gave us shit, so we were kind of like, "You want to hear loud?"
Yeah. The neighbor came over when we were recording at 2 p.m. in the afternoon and said, "Yeah, it's a little loud. Could you turn it down?" And we had never met them before. You know, if we knew their names, we would have been a little nicer. And we were like, "Yeah, it's okay. We'll turn it down a bit." And as soon as they paddled away, we looked at each other and said, "We're doing that show for sure now."
Yeah, it wasn't up for question anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we're gonna need louder speakers too. We're gonna have to rent some loud ones.
2 things. First of all, turn it up to 11.
Exactly.
And second of all, now you know your neighbors.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had to ask the names before. It's like, if you're gonna give me shit, at least tell me your name first, please.
No doubt. Hey, you, fuck off.
Yeah.
I want hey, Rick, fuck off, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've been known to be the sticklers in the Bay, telling everyone to quiet down and not have fun. So
yeah. Go figure that your family lot is right next to theirs.
Exactly. We have a lot of support in our Bay for that, because there are a lot of people came over, gave us some beers the day of the concert, and said, "I heard the neighbors told you to quiet down. You can tell them to fuck off for me next time."
Yeah, we built a way bigger, a lot more friends on the lake with that show than they have. So.
Oh my gosh! But what a cool idea! It's like I was just like, in fact, I think it was because I was on your feed, but I saw that come up, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me! And so I got a chance to catch the first part of it. But what a cool idea, though. Yeah. Where did that come from? Just one of those things like, hey, let's go play on the boathouse.
Yeah, we just. Because that boathouse, it doesn't house a boat. It's like a bar on the water, so you can stand in it. And we figured we could do something there, and we kind of just developed the idea, to do something for charity where we'd collect a bunch of food for the food bank and some money. And
that's right, yeah.
And just having the having people be able to come in their boats and hang out. We
social distance regulations were still good too.
Yeah.
So
we figured it'd be cool, and then we sent out a blast about it and did very minimal promotion, because at this point we didn't really, not that we didn't care, but like we were going to do the show regardless of the.
We just wanted to play because we hadn't played in so long. It was just getting the itch, really.
And then we popped the door.
Well, and look at the time too that this hit. You guys could have probably had an album, and you guys would have definitely been out on the road touring by now.
We had a huge lineup, man. We had a huge schedule all summer, and it was getting better and better shows, bigger and bigger, and it was like, oh, this is good. 2020 is going to be awesome.
Oh yeah. And then flash forward, and guess what? God, when? Actually, I'm kind of surprised that. Well, no, I'm not surprised, because do we even still know what this shit is?
No, it's just like lost all context.
It's gotten so muddled up and overexposed and commercialized. Handle me with care.
Yeah, I know. It kind of reminds me of that game when you put about 8 kids or maybe 8 world leaders in a circle, and George Bush gets to whisper in the ear of Putin and tell him something, and we're gonna see what happens by the time it gets all the way back around to Bush, because none of it makes any sense.
Exactly, man. That's the only sense that I can make out of it, is that it doesn't make any sense. And to try to make sense out of it is just a losing game. Yeah.
We're getting really close to that conspiracy theory thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about.
Oh, yeah, this is where you're going to end up too, because that's where the mind will go. It's like, well, who's the one guy in charge? Who's the evil empire in charge here?
No doubt. And how can you not at this point? And if you don't at least think about it, or at least consider it, it's like then you've got your head in the sand, because something's, it's like it doesn't take a blind man to see that something's going on.
Yeah, it's like I said, man, it's really strange around here too, because the lockdown, like we're in our area, I think, and I'm not saying this is good either, like 220 people have died in our like area of a couple 100,000 people, and that's been the whole time. And everyone that was with it at the start are now all turning against it, being like, okay, something has got to be up, because the numbers are not making any sense here.
Well, and wouldn't you probably have lost about that same amount of people this year anyway to like the flu or to something along those lines?
Yeah, probably even more.
The graph, I don't think and somehow the flu doesn't exist this year. It's crazy. All of a sudden that there's a new buzzword.
There is a Christmas miracle even in March, that there was a cure. We don't have to worry about the flu, the common cold, nothing anymore.
True. Yeah.
So, thank you, whoever, thank you, Jesus, and that we don't have to contend with that anymore.
Yeah.
See, but and I guess that's what's weird is that I want to say that at least if you guys said, oh, no, it's not like that, then it'd give me a little bit of reassurance that, okay, then we're going to get out of this eventually. But when your country's leader and our country's leader are like reading out the same book and, telling the people to do this or to do that, it's like, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
To me, it speaks Orwellian, but that's just me.
Well, yeah, that or like Brave New World. That's always like the Huxley versus Orwell. Who was right on the dystopian future? It's like they're all pretty similar. They both look bad, but like I don't know which one's winning so far.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. Which version of Apocalypse is your favorite?
Right.
I think we might have talked about this too. The Mad Max. That's one of my favorites. As long as I can see it on the screen, I don't want to live it.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it that I can get into it for a couple hours and then forget about it. I don't want to actually have to wake up all day.
Yeah,
that shit.
Let me simulate the scenario. I don't want to be a part of it.
No doubt. Cool haircuts, rock and roll, whatever. Did I do a station ID yet? I probably did. I think I did. But you know what though? Let's do another one because I need to get a couple of new sound bites from you guys too, if we can.
Do you want us to do it here, or we can like record it properly in the studio?
You are so hard to track down and get a hold of. You guys would have to go right to the studio after we were done talking and do it for me and send them to me now. Okay. Or we can just do it. This is the clearest. But see, I want video of it though too.
Yeah. Okay. All right now.
Yeah, let's do this.
Well, guess what I get to do? I get to leave you with my green. How long do I have you for? 20 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we're good.
We don't have another call till 3, so in 45 minutes.
Rock and roll. Okay, 2 seconds and you'll see why.
Okay.
The green screen sales have to be going through.
I know.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's just so easy, man. I mean, we've used it.
We're in Wayne's basement, but that's not Wayne's basement.
That's not in my basement. Oh my gosh. Yeah, baby. Oh, now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at that sharp unit.
Nice. Looks good, man.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I know. Guess what? It's time to put on. Hey guys, you are listening to the Groove Zone Network with DJ D Phoenix and Mountain Head today, coming to you from Toronto, Ontario, and Olympia, Washington. And honestly, and I'm going to confess here, I was in just about tears. We're having some major computer glitches right at interview time. Go effing figure, man.
Of course, it wouldn't happen any other time, man. That's not.
No.
Like the blood pressure like that.
I know, and so I'm like seriously fighting back tears, and I see your guys' screen come up, and I'm like, oh fuck. What do I do now?
Yeah, everything's working good right now.
Oh, hey, no, we're working fine. I can see you guys and hear you guys totally great. So yeah, can we do a couple of clips or just even one? I'll tell you what, let's do one for me from now and then go in and do the one in the studio later. How's that?
Okay.
Is that okay?
What do you want us to plug specifically?
I can kind of get
Groove
Groove
Radio.
Zone. Just the Groove Zone. Oh, the Groove Zone. And also, you guys are probably going to run on our event, which is the 17th of Never. We'll talk about homelessness today, but it's our event to raise awareness for the homeless situation.
Okay.
Is that okay? So
Yeah.
you want me to write it down? Would that help?
Yeah. I'm assuming it's like, hey, it's Ben and Kyle from Mountainhead. You're tuned into the Groove Zone, DJ D Phoenix.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'll tell you what, just do that. And 17th of Never, and I think you can hopefully see this. So on top of everything else, I'm dealing with the death of one of our artists.
What?
Kyle, I think I might have messaged you. I was the last one to be with this guy. He was one of our rap artists with the station, one of our featured people, Quasar Star. He had just gotten his own show right as the second season was taken off. I'd been playing him since last year when we met. He had been here 2 nights before he was found dead, and we don't know what happened. This was February 6th. It was a Saturday morning, and they found him hanging in a hotel room up in about 20 miles north of here.
Oh, Jesus. It's rough out there these days. I found that like with almost anybody I've come into contact with, like all my friends, like all this, like just this weird, like you're saying, no one knows what's going on, so things are very like floaty and weird with everybody, and it's starting to seem like everyone's like in this imaginary cage they can't get out of or some shit.
Yeah, I know, and I don't get it. I mean, when I thought about the end of the world, or thought about the future, or whatever, I didn't see this.
No, that's the. I mean, the cool thing about life, but you can think whatever you want, but it's never the case. It's stranger than we can think of. We cannot think this way. It's like too strange. Reality is too strange.
And the thing is, we probably don't even know the half of it.
Oh fuck! I don't think we want it. I don't think we can handle it. That's what the head blows up. You can't handle the
truth. No, you can't handle the truth. Okay, hey, let's do a real quick plug, because we're gonna get deep into this conversation real quick. So, the Groove Zone and this. Okay, yeah, if you can see that, okay.
Yep.
Hey, whenever you're ready, guys. Right. So, COVID. Oh my gosh. And just, I don't know. Are you guys still having to wear masks up there when you go out?
Oh yeah, you gotta wear those things.
Okay. Yeah, we are here too. It's like, I'm used to it now though.
Same.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We can get used to anything, which is strange, but yeah.
And to be honest, in the really cold months in Canada, it was actually nice at certain points.
Oh yeah.
When you got the mask on outside, just.
Yeah. Now this will be the second summer that we've had to deal with this. So it'll be interesting to see how well some of us do. Some of those days last year, though, it's like the last thing that you want to do is put on an extra layer of anything over your mouth and be outside.
Oh yeah. I've been hungover too and like sweating and in the grocery store. And I'm like, I might puke in this mask. I don't know what to do.
Does puke transmit COVID? Because it's about to go everywhere.
Yeah.
It's multi-purpose.
Yeah.
So it's a vomit container and a virus catcher. Oh my God. Yeah, the whole conspiracy theory thing about this, it's like, it's not so much, it doesn't come across that way much now. Like something's up, whether we know what it is or not.
Yeah, something strange is happening.
Right.
I would even say that, because I'm not a big believer in the evil overlord. I would say the people in the government level or anywhere are probably just as confused about what the hell's going on too.
Right.
Like, nothing's off the table.
And we're all humans here. We're not the smartest things.
Oh yeah, no.
Universe,
And that's what I love about these conversations, though, is because it brings it down to like a level that everybody totally understands. It's like it's affecting all of us, regardless of who you are, regardless of where you are. We are all human.
Right.
The cool thing is that, it's like, and I've gotten a chance to talk with both of you on the previous interviews,
but now I can actually see Ben's lips move, which is awesome.
See,
I don't know what that mustache is still.
Yeah, my mustache has been growing. That's how I know it's been COVID, because usually I keep it trimmed above the lip, but now I got drapes.
You start eating mustache.
Well, the funny thing is, because you guys sound just enough alike that on our previous, like in all of our previous interviews, all three of them, I can never 100% tell who's who.
Same. I had the same problem.
I do get. Well, it's me and that guy that hangs out over here. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird stuff. Hey, Shade. Oh my God. What do you know? Well,
you like it?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Cool, man.
There's nothing you guys have put out that I don't care for at all. I'm
trying though. We'll keep
trying.
Dog shit tune for you.
You can probably work on one if you want. Hey, actually, that reminds me. Have you guys ever? You've done covers of like Snoop Dogg or Snoop and Old Dirty Bastard. Have you ever thought of doing like a Beatles cover?
Yeah, it's hard to do stuff like that because if we do it in our way, this is what pisses people off. They want to hear it identical, right? It's like, well, go listen to the record then. And
exactly.
So, with these people like Zeppelin and the Beatles, if you're not note for note, then you get shit, and then it's like, why even bother? With the rap tunes, we can kind of do our style, and no one will talk shit about it or be like, this isn't how it exactly is.
Well, what I have to say to that is fuck them. Because, the weirdest thing, and it actually came up earlier too, there have been a few times where it's gone through my mind. I would love to hear a Mountainhead version of A Day in the Life.
Oh my God. That would be a good one, and I wonder how the hell, I wonder how we do it.
Oh my gosh. With your guys' sound, because actually, as I've been listening to some of the music, it's like I'm picking up, I've known of you guys for like 2 years now, but I'm picking up stuff in all your music like that I've not really heard before. Part of it is because I'm stoned, at the different times when I'm, listening to it.
It is designed for that.
Yeah, it has that consciousness in mind, that's for sure.
Oh, no doubt. Mountainhead. Okay, see. But no, it was just something that I was thinking about. It's like, I got to ask the boys if it's anything that you guys had ever considered before.
We could, and it's funny you said that too, is last week, actually a week ago today, we were just messing around with stuff in the studio, and we dragged all of our songs into one session, and we clicked play. So every Mountainhead song was playing at once, and we were like, this sounds like A Day in the Life.
Like with the
crescendo.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what all the songs together kind of sounded like. So you're like,
funny you picked that song. Man.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay. Even if you never release it. Now you've got to play it. You've got to try it.
It's a cool idea, man. That's for sure.
Oh my gosh! And if you do, I want to hear it. You can't just
really want to hear that song either. Like I've never heard a cover of that. I don't think.
Actually, the Flaming Lips, and believe it or not, the Flaming Lips and Miley Cyrus.
And Miley Cyrus?
Oh my God! Really? You've not?
Yeah, she kicks ass and all that stuff. Like,
I was never a Cyrus fan never until I heard this, and now I kind of seek her out because it's that good.
She's a rock and roller, that's for sure.
Actually, it came off. They did a tribute to the Beatles called "With a Little Help from My Friends." Friends, yeah. Check it out though, because that kind of reminds me of like what you guys have got that jangle pop sound that you could totally get away with it, and I think, yeah. Anyway, oh my gosh.
Idea. I mean, I like the seeds planted now.
Yeah, it's gonna be going. We're gonna be thinking about it for the next 2
Why not? Why not? Just give it a shot and see what happens. You know you can do it. Shade, what was the inspiration, guys?
All right.
Well, we were in Miami, and it was just after the Wu-Tang had reposted all our stuff, so we were out having a blast, and I think we were sitting at a taco joint or we were hanging out somewhere, and either Kyle or I started going, and someone went.
Probably Kyle.
Yeah, I can't remember. I mean, like, we were having a really good time in Miami.
Yeah.
I remember here.
And if we find that a lot of the times when we're just joking around or just making a noise for no reason at all, that'll end up turning into a song. So
rather than trying to write a song, right?
Yeah.
They just pop in and you're like, oh, coming for a
right,
visit.
right.
So when that happened, I think I pulled out my phone and we just kind of recorded Kyle going, and I was going,
Top 10, baby.
yeah. And then, so that's where that song came from. And I think the chorus too was kind of, because we'd gotten the verse thing down, and the chorus, initially it was the same lyrics and the same melody. It was just a little more aggressive, and it was right around when Keith from the Prodigy died. So we were kind of like in a Prodigy headspace a little bit, but we had to tone it down because it needed to be Mountain Head. So that's where the that's where the song came of, really.
And we were staying in some, like, I guess we didn't know it was a bad part of Miami, but the cab driver was like reluctant to drop us off at our Airbnb. And he's like, "You guys shouldn't be staying here." We're like, "Why?" And he's like, "This is a bad neighborhood." We're like, "Oh, okay."
Really? So what that meant to us was, well, we're gonna go out and take a walk. So we were with some buddies, and we were right at the end of the street of that Sinbad Motel, which is on the cover. And,
Yeah.
It has that big neon sign. So we're like, let's just go walk over there and we'll take a picture in front of it. Our buddy ended up snapping us walking across the street, and then that became the cover.
I have to ask, were there any ladies of the night kind of walking around?
They were around, but we kept our distance.
They offered us a ride. I almost took the ride.
Yeah,
you want to ride home? And then the cab driver's like, "Don't go in there. You're gonna die." I was like, "Really?"
I had to save Kyle's life because the cab driver looked at me and said, "Go get your brother." And I was like,
"Oh my gosh." Yeah, I don't want to read the headlines about that the next day after you get all, like intestinal fortitude and go trying to sin bad.
Yeah. The double. It's like the double whammy.
There's not many times I've looked at Kyle with a straight face and said, "We gotta go."
And one of our friends was already in the back seat. It's like, dude, I don't think this is a good idea.
My gosh. Oh my gosh.
The two nice-looking ladies are offering you a ride home at 5 a.m.
Oh, no doubt. Did you ever see From Dusk Till Dawn?
Yes, it was exactly that.
Just like that. I'm not even kidding. Except for the vampire part, but it was just like that. Maybe a mental vampire.
Well, I was talking about the vampire part.
Yeah, I ain't dealing with no damn vampires tonight.
If the hype was there, I would have been in any regardless.
Same. I would have taken that one for the team too.
MTV now plays more videos an hour, more videos in a row than ever before. Doodle doodle dee, wubba wubba wubba.
Oh, Jane.
Oh, John. Oh, John!
It's hot lead. Oh, Jane.